Oh, but good fucking lord, man. I'm telling you, seriously, what abomination is this Paramount Studios? What type of fucking abomination is this fucking thing that I'm looking at right here? Seriously, I'm not even a real big Sonic fan either. I mean, I'm a big Sonic fan for the old school version shit like Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, and then later on when we started being exclusively for like Sony and Nintendo things for like PS1, PS2, PS1, PS2, and the PS3 era, and then like the GameCube, Wii U era. You know, I was fans of the older games, even the newer modern day games. Some of them are cool. One or two of them are complete shit. Ironically enough, Sonic 06 isn't one of them. I actually am one of the few minority of people I did enjoy Sonic 06. I know that sounds crazy. Or you guys jump down my throat and say, oh, that was the worst game of all fucking time. I even have my microphone here, so hopefully you guys were able to hear that shit. But to be honest with you, I really hope to God in the next 6.5 months when this movie comes out, fix the hell out of this shit right now, Paramount. I'm telling you right now, if they fuck this up with Shadow or Knuckles or any of the other Sonic characters I really, really love way more than Sonic's, which is Shadow, Knuckles, and Espia the Chameleon, Silver the Hedgehog, and who else? Even the Vanilla the Rabbit, I can't even see them doing, what's her name? Rouge the Bat. Because you already know, the second they put Rouge the Bat in that thing, this movie, Sonic the Hedgehog, probably for their sequel, it's going to go from rated G to rated R really, really fast. Because you already know how much of a sexual Rule 34 biggest titties on the planet Rouge the Bat usually is. And she likes wearing those skin-tight pants and a lot of the makeup. She's pretty much like a really beautiful, sexy hooker bitch. And I'm not gonna lie, even when I was in middle school and high school, I used to fap off to that bitch all the fucking time. I'll be the first to admit that. I'm not even ashamed to say that. And the time I hit my 20s, I stopped doing that shit, though, because I had to grow out of that shit like 11 years ago. Anyways, I mean, I'll still fap off to it once in a while, but not that much anymore. Alright, so it says, finally, and this is from Grayson Morales. I might read the one here because it's a lot shorter, so I might just read half of this article instead of a full one. Finally, for the first time in official Paramount Pictures, and I didn't do the intro because I got to go real fast on this one because I'm expecting guests, me and the roommates, so I might do this in 5 or 10 minutes and that's it. For Paramount Pictures' live adaptation of Sonic the Hedgehog, here it is for all to see. And I'm kind of glad I did a reaction review segment to this because a lot of people were getting copyright claims and strikes everywhere, man. So luckily I dodged that bullet because I remember in late February I tried to do the Sword and Shield thing. I ended up getting a copyright strike and that hurt me to the core. Luckily a couple weeks later after I did the what was his name, Johnny Cage reaction, I didn't get no strike for that. Thank God. At least Warner Brothers was nice enough not to do that. Alright, all leaks were correct that Sonic looks very strange with sporting the human S hand and pretty much everything else. In the trailer, we get to see Jim Carey as Dr.Rbotnik and Ben Schwartz, Parks and Recreation, as Sonic himself, aka the voice actor. To be completely honest, the trailer doesn't look as bad as we initially thought it was going to be. Yeah, half of the Sonic community is completely ripped off the shreds on this thing. They beg to differ. I think it was like 82,000 dislikes and 51,000 likes the last time I checked the official Sonic the Hedgehog Warner Brothers or official Sega page for YouTube. Oof. It's really bad. And by now, it's probably like 280 or 300 plus thousand dislikes by now. Oh well. Oh, Sonic looks exactly like a live action version of him him would look like. And Robotnik seems to bring the comedy thanks to Carey's goofy lines. With the live action character adaptation and the famous video game character doesn't look as fleshed out as, say, Detective Pikachu, the movie doesn't look completely horrific. Well, how about we go onto Twitter and check out what other folks reacted to the blue blur. Let's see what we got here. Oh wait, yep. The internet hates it. Just like we thought. Looks like I am not the only one who finds Sonic's teeth to be very disturbing. Yeah. His teeth and his fucking tongue, his eyes, oh, everything about him looks absolute fucking mierda shit. Absolute fucking garbage, man. And we already saw his legs and his feet before. I already knew this character was actually going to be one of the biggest abominations ever, man. And the last real bad, shitty video game movie I saw was the one that was with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for Doom. I was like, what, 2002, 2003? It was many, many years ago. Probably before a few of you guys, which are my younger subscribers, were even born. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. Let's get on to the next one. Before I do keep going, Jim Carrey, as much as a fan of a 90s kid that I was for him, growing up with watching Ace Ventura 2 Pet Detective, The Mask, The Grinch, The Truman Show, fucking Liar Liar, Dumb and Dumber, and 2 other of my all-time favorites Jim Carrey has ever made. It's going to sound a little bit controversial. Just in the early 2010s, which was Mr. Popper's Penguins. And I know some people didn't like that movie. I thought it was funny as shit to me, to be honest. I think there was another old school one he did before, too. I think it was called Thank You for Smoking or some other movie. Damn, I don't remember what the fucking movie was, but... To be honest with you, Jim Carrey was straight up legend, man. Hell, even when I was like, not a 90s baby, probably a 90s kid, like years after it was done, I used to watch him when he first started off in Living Color. It was like a not rip-off version, but like a parody of Saturday Night Live. Man was straight up amazing, legendary, man. So this one says, imagine a base of the Sonic the Hedgehog with Gangster's Paradise on the soundtrack starring Jim Carrey. Oh, and Jim Carrey at the end, oh my god, they made him so good as Dr. Rbotnik, because I think this was like before he became Dr. Eggman. Because a lot of younger, especially a lot of young millennials, they normally would call him Dr. Eggman over Dr. Rbotnik. And then there's probably a few you younger guys probably know that his name's Dr. Rbotnik. He looks more like his grandfather, though, Gerald Rbotnik, the one where Shadow has to, like, save Marina in his dreams and all that. He looks more like him, because he's still skinny. And I still want to know how he loses all his hair and shit. There's so many unanswered questions about Jim Carrey's Dr. Rbotnik. If anything, I'll probably just see the movie for him and completely, like, close my eyes every time they show this ugly-ass garbage piece of mierda shithole motherfucker. Anyways, thank God they didn't. Paramount, you do this to Shadow, I'm done. I'm not watching this shit if you fuck up Shadow. Now, I don't care if you fuck up Sonic. I know a lot of Sonic fans that really love him. They must be heartbroken to the fucking max. Absolutely soul crushed right now. You still got 6.5 months still to fix this, man. 6.5 months, Paramount. Take fucking notes to Detective Pikachu. Look what Warner Bros. And Legendary Pictures did with him. He was so much better, man. Seriously. Man, Paramount, you only give a fuck about money, don't you? It's fucking sad. I'm not saying Warner Bros. And Legendary don't care about money, because I know they do too. Hell, they even made the fucking Rings time portal things. They should have did that shit with the Chaos Emerald. What the fuck? Paramount, did you not even talk to any of the fans or people that grew up with the Sonic game? You just did this shit. It came out of your fucking ass, and you said, "Oh yeah, let's put this garbage piece of abomination excremental shithole of a fucking art on here, and people like it. Grannies will like it. Little kids will love it. I don't want to be surprised little kids like it or not. It might be nightmare fuel for them, or it might work for them. I don't know. But people that are in like their mid-late 20s, even their early mid-late 30s, that grew up with the original fucking games. This is literally like putting a fucking dagger to our hearts and just saying, fuck you, that's all you're getting. You know? Fucking Christ, man. Seriously. So anyways, after that long tangent rant, starring Jim Carrey, sounds like something of an alternative 1996, but now it's coming to theaters this November. Watch the first trailer, live comedy action. Sonic the Hedgehog is based on the star in 1991 Sega Genesis games and several dozen subsequent video games that the speedy blue character, voiced by Ben Schwartz, touches down to earth where he's befriending a small-town sheriff, which I actually thought this dude was like the Crow from the Dark Knight series that was with Christian Bale, right before the Dark Knight that had, what's his name, Heath Ledger as the Joker. I thought that was him, but I don't think that was the guy that played Scarecrow. It was the guy that played the original Cyclops. That's crazy, man. And he did actually do another CGI thing. I think it was called Mr. Brown Rabbit or Mr. Peter Cottontail Rabbit. It was starring this other dude named Russell Brand, and he had to like help him like save Easter. I saw the movie. It put me to sleep. It wasn't bad, but at least that CGI looked a little bit nicer. And this was like 2010, 2011, literally almost a decade ago. So, anyways, all right. And must be stocked by Dr. Rbotnik, aka Eggman, played by Jim Carrey, for Conquering the Planet. The trailer focuses mainly on Carey, who's doing sort of a rubber-face, over-the-top comic performance, which was once his calling card, but Twitter can't look away from the digitally render Sonic, specifically his freakishly human teeth. Oh, they're beyond freaky, man. They even made his fucking paws white. Why couldn't you at least give him fucking gloves, dude? Like, Paramount, is this how you, like, just treat your fucking, like, fans and your business? It's like, do you want this thing to fail, bomb really, really badly? Is that what your whole goal is? You don't want it to make almost $1.2 billion plus dollars like the Avengers Endgame did, and probably almost $2 trillion when Detective Pikachu is released next week, officially. They're both going to end up kicking your ass quick. Well, even John Wick will probably kick your ass. Seriously, Paramount, get your shit together, man, please. Because if you do this for Shadow and this other guy and you make him absolute garbage, nah. You done lost all of the fucking respect. You're losing so many brownie points right now. And some of the jokes are just so fucking cringe, man. I didn't laugh at a single fucking joke. The only jokes I was laughing at is Jim Carrey, and that was it. Because he's nostalgia city to me. I grew up with so many of his fucking movies. So much of his comedy was so old school, man. I mean, the dude's probably like 51, 55, 57 something years old now, but the guy, and he grew up around the same place I did, except he was born in Toronto or Ontario, New York. I was born a little further down upstate New York. That's how it was. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. I'm done here. Jim Carrey's the only reason I'm seeing this movie, because he actually looks like Dr.Rbotnik in the end. Think, Jesus God. At least you got that right. And now Paramount, if you could fix Sonic now, even the fan base does better than you. And they're not even a multi-billion-dollar fucking corporation movie industry, man. Or movie studio industry. You better, like, fix this fast, Paramount. This movie's going to be really fucking mad. Literally only 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, too. And that's it. That's all I got to say for now. Unfortunately, for now, Paramount, you're taking a big L for this. You can fuck off because you are literally, like, child destroyers, man. You broke so many child's dreams like that. You know, we're all grown adults now, but, man. What happened to you? Serious. I'm done. I'm fucking done. That's it. Out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And, of course, as always, I'll talk to hikikomori out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night. Wherever you're at in the universe out there, stay tuned for future content on this channel, including video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and our wraps up the video. Stay safe. Peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut. Late saying goodbye. We'll see all of you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Stay safe. Talk to you guys soon. And please fix this shit, Paramount. I'm begging. Fix it. Because nobody is going to watch this thing unless you fix this thing. And it might be a few people that will for Jim Carrey like me, but other than that, that's the only reason. I'm not even going to watch in 3D. I'm just watching a standard. That's how much I barely give a shit about this movie. Peace. I'm out.